Are you guys ready for our last art project in our animal alphabet book? So we start with a lion and we kept on working really hard to make different animals. You guys did such an awesome job. Our last letter is Z, the last letter in the alphabet. So I have a really cool project that we're going to work on. So I have a few different things I'm going to show you quickly. Some of the things need to dry, and if you do this project, it'll be a fun thing. So I found this picture on Pinterest and I'm interpreting it the way I think you could make it. I have my paints. I just have my pucks here. You could use liquid tempera paint or you could use watercolors. And the first step is that we're going to paint some bright strips of color, some strips along the paper. So I'm starting with my yellow, the lightest color. And I'm using watercolor paper because of the paints I'm using. If you have regular paper, you can use that, but a thicker paper is better for painting. Okay, so I'm going to change my color to use the orange. I used my golden yellow first. Now I'm going to get a big strip of orange and go across my paper with my orange. And then I'm going to pick some red, going from lightest to darkest. So yellow, orange, red, and the last part will be brown. I'll have to mix the colors because I don't have brown in my pucks. But we're pretending that it's a desert Saharan sunset. I'd love to visit. I have a friend who's from Zimbabwe, and I'd like to go visit Zimbabwe with her someday. Obviously not right now. Okay, so there's our yellow, our orange, my red. I can blend them a little bit. And the last one is going to be brown. I'm going to let that dry for a second and then add my brown. Then we're just going to actually make the top of the zebra. So what I did, this is a half strip that will fit in my book. I got another smaller piece of paper that will fit on my background, and I drew a straight line up and around, make the head, and then add the neck again of my zebra. So I can cut this out. And then on black paper, I used a white crayon to draw some strips, and I'm going to cut those out. Kindergartens can do this. You guys have been practicing using your scissors more. Not all the strips are the same because the zebra stripes are all kind of different sizes, and some are pointy, some are straight. So I'm cutting out some different pieces to be the zebra stripes. So I can go ahead and cut out the head that we drew on the white paper. And then I'm going to glue the strips on just randomly because they go around the body. And well, this is just the neck part. So I might have to cut them a bit shorter to make sure they fit. But you know what? I can just do that when I go around. So get some stripes on your zebra, around his neck, over up on the head. Depending on the size of paper, you'll work around that. And add a little, one more maybe down here. Okay. And then I can trim the parts that were longer than the neck. Go around that. Give my zebra an eye. And I'm going to give the zebra 2 pointy ears. They have little short pointy ears like that. So I'm using a cardstock paper, a thicker paper, but if you have regular white paper, that'll work too. Practice cutting those out. I'm going super fast, but kindergartens, you can take your time to make it look really cool. Okay, I am going to grab my brown. And I'm just going to put the last layer, the earth, on here. I have some liquid watercolors that I got at Costco in April. So I'm going to blend those to be the ground, the very bottom of our layer. And then we can glue on our zebra face and neck. And the last detail, once we've added our zebra, there's actually some green, tall green grass in front of the zebra. The zebra is kind of hiding behind the grass. So I'm using my glue stick. Get lots of glue on there so my zebra will stick. Kind of try to line up the edge. I'll press it down. Add my zebra's ears on the top. Very top. And then the last step. Mine is still drying, so I just need to press it down. The last step is some green grass. You could paint green if you want. You have green paint, or you could strip some pieces and add them. If you rip them really long, see if it'll work. Some grass. So there is our zebra in the desert. I hope you had fun making this, and I look forward to seeing your zebras, or maybe you choose to do a different animal. Have fun, guys.